Oh, good. Get this out of the way. Good evening. So, this is going to be a different vlog. This is going to be about learning the cards that are associated with the muses and how they correlate. So our first one, when you see this, it'll be tomorrow because I will be. That's when it will be published. So let's get our first one is adoria. Let me get these out here with me. Cards. Because this is how we're going to do it. This is how she suggested doing it. So. Adora. Okay, so there's that. Let's see what colors are associated with her. The chakras. Okay, so Sakura's one. And the heart is okay. We're really not going to do a reading with her. We're just going to learn about how the cards correlate. Which cards correlate with her. That's why I got out my tarot. Okay. So, alright, that's enough. You're going to go back outside. Sorry about that. My doggies are being a pain. Okay, so, I got all the cards for her with the muse cards. So first, we're going to read. This is what she looks like. This is Adora. And it says, when dealing with matters of the heart in a tarot reading, you can count on Adora to be there to guide you. Whether it's finding love, keeping love, or letting go of love gone wrong. Move over Cupid, because love, love, love is what this muse is all about. And who you want to call on when love is at the heart of your court's questions. Sometimes love makes people do amazing things. It moves people to awe-inspiring feats of power and strength. And sometimes it makes fools of us all and breaks our hearts. Adora helps us see life through the lens of the heart. Sometimes this leads us to experience a pure joy, and other times we learn painful life lessons. Well, Adora guides or readings regarding romantic matters, she is so much more than a relationship counselor. She wants you to find every kind of love, from the joy of friends, family, and lovers, to perhaps the hardest love of all, unconditional self-love. As it shows us the many faces of love in its images and messages. When there are strong emotions at play, it can be challenging to find a place of sanctuary and healing. But this tarot muse is the divine energy to call in, to allow yourself space and time to explore your feelings and get clarity for your heart. Love truly makes the world go round. In my experience as a professional tarot reader, matters of the heart are the number one reasons people end up on the other side of my reading table. Love tests us and shows us what we truly value in the world. Adoria is love. She is here to help us find, keep, and accept the most precious gift we are given in life. Okay, so the first card, of course, is the Lovers. And I'll show you. So this is her card. And then this is, I wish you could see that, the invocation for her and release. It's backwards. These are the chakras. So that's the heart chakra. That's the sacral chakra. And this is her altar setup. So, first one is the Lovers. So we're going to go with the Lovers and see what that card is about and how it connects to her. I just love that card of the Three of Swords. It's so beautiful. I mean, these are really beautiful cards. They're really risque cards, but they're very beautiful. Make sure that that was right, because they have been shuffled, so make that moon card this beautiful card. Get out of the kitchen! Sorry about that again, because of my dog. Mo, get them out, please. They're getting into the kitchen. Wait, why into that corner? Oh, that's different. The Hanged Spirit. Instead of the Hanged. didn't notice that. Lovers. Okay. So. During the Fool's journey through cards of the tarot deck, the lover card is where the Fool starts to realize where they are in relation to other people in their community. It is the station that the major arcana where the Fool truly understands the impact of their actions, words, and choices on the self and others. The old adage, action speaks louder than words, rings true. It is time to look at who you are and showing up as in the world. The choices that we make in love can be some of the most far-reaching decisions that we make. The Lovers is not a card about going with the flow in love. Instead, it's about the choices that you are presented with and the work that goes into making relationships work. We can make decisions that bring us closer to the people in our lives, or ones that send them further away, alienating them and increasing our own isolation and loneliness. Patterns, beliefs, and behaviors around love and relationships starts when we learn to model our parents' relationships to each other and to us as we grow up. This then translates into our friendships, our romantic relationships, and for some, the next generation of children. Needless to say, this can be a blessing or a curse. Although this tarot card of adoria is not just about romantic love or a tall, dark, and handsome stranger coming into your life. Sometimes it truly means just that. The Lovers is a tarot reading. Reading can herald the coming of new love, or at least the potential of a new partnership, long-term love, or a steamy affair. What? The devil. We have an unexpected one. The devil. This card often illustrates a pair of lovers in chains. For some of us, that it's just a regular date night. There is nothing wrong with consensual bondage and a whole lot of right when done well. So, that could be what this card represents. However, outside of the world of kink, this card can be a reminder to enjoy being in your body and have fun. That's all part of the experience of being human. The devil spelled backwards is lived, after all. If you have ever disappeared entirely into a relationship or found that you don't recognize the person in the mirror anymore, you're living the aspect of the devil card. It is a rite of passage in love to learn how to remain true to ourselves and not completely forget the rest of the world while having the best sex of your life and struggling to walk straight. This card is one of excess and in love that can be a dangerous thing. An intoxicating thing, but a dangerous one. Nonetheless, this tarot card can represent relationships that have turned toxic and downright abusive. Adoria is the tarot muse of love. But sometimes unhealthy love takes us to those dark places of harm more than heal. We excuse people of the horrible things they do in the name of love, and sometimes even defend our abusers. Love, people, and relationships are complicated. The devil is also a facet of the trappings of the material world. The understanding that if we allow it, it can really bind us to a life that begins to feel hollow. It's also the card of willful ignorance, when we choose to refuse the facts right in front of our faces. Strength. had that one too. So I'm going to have to go through all these cards just to get to that one. So bear with me. Or... this way and go back to the front. Okay, so we're going to the ones that we haven't seen yet. This is also kind of a good way of getting to know your deck, because you're supposed to look at the cards and get a feel for them. Justice is the picture. There's a adoria in the background. They are winning in, and I'm like, nope. Got in trouble. Does it go? Take care of that. Okay, so here's straight. It says that love takes strength, nerve, and a little bit of folly. There's nothing small about the strength that it takes to love. To be vulnerable, to let love go, to be brave enough to know that you could get hurt. Metaphorically speaking, it's putting your head in the mouth of a lion. Love means that you're willing to surrender complete control and allow someone access to parts of yourself that are precious and private. Patience and understanding are not usually our first response to things that upset us. It takes practice to mindfully approach things in a way that is not a keen or a knee-jerk reaction. To avoid petty arguments with your loved ones because you have been triggered, and choose to engage in conversations that allow both parties to be heard and valued and move on. love is expressed and shown every time you show some patience and understanding. If your relationships are being tested, strength will often come up in your readings, as this is what you need to navigate these rough waters. To navigate these rough waters, strength of character shows in the way you treat others when you are under stress or have been wronged. Strength of mind to keep your space as healthy and positive as you can while things are under strain. Strength to stand up for yourself. Strength to have those hard conversations. All matters of the heart require strength of some kind. The next card is the Two of Cups, of course. Pentacles, King of Swords, Knight of Swords, Ace of Wands, the Empress, the Hanged Spirit, Swords, Knight of Wands, Page of Pentacles, Wand of Wind, Princess, the Star, Ten of Swords, Wands again. Find it. I'm just looking right hard through this deck to find the card I'm looking for. I'm having to turn them right side up again. Oh, Magician. Two of Cups. Two of Cups. Do Two of Cups. The tarot card of true love, of a deep connection between people and a relationship that can go to the distance. There is, of course, work to be done, but the potential is real. An attraction is more than mutual. It's the card you want to see if you are really into someone, and confirms that yes, they really are into you. Needless to say, this is a very positive sign in a love reading. It's that part of love where deep feelings begin to develop, also known as the honeymoon period. It's the time to get to know someone and enjoy the company. Sure, the outside world will eventually creep in. I'm looking at you, Three of Cups. But for now, things are all about savoring the sexy space. The Two of Cups represents the energy flowing between two people and an even way. The twos in numerology are about balance and partnership. This is a tarot card of building something that lasts in a relationship. Adoria wants us to build connection between people and move toward each other. This can be seen in the way we relate and work with others, the words we use, the actions we take, and acknowledging the people that we love and all that they do for us. When we are in the relationship or partnership with someone who is supportive and follows through, we can thrive, and happiness is within our grasp. Of course, the Ten of Cups would be the next one. That was easy. Ten of Cups. Happy home. That's what it, to me, it represents. If I see that in a reading, it's basically saying a happy home. The Ten of Cups is a very positive card overall. This is a card of joy. We often see rainbows shown in this card, symbolizing hope and bright blue skies for peace. The body language in this card is shown as open. It represents an open heart, receiving love and all of the good things in life. Happiness is different for everyone. Whether it's loving the freedom of a single life, nesting at home with family, or anything else in between. The Ten of Cups is the height of happiness in the suit of the cups. So, of course, Adora's holds space in this card. Finding and living your happiness is a true manifestation of the Ten of Cups. One of the favorite words in connecting to this tarot card, gratitude. Whenever you're expressing gratitude for something or someone, you're activating your heart space and attracting more of what you love into your life. This card is a reminder from Adoria to appreciate what and who you have in your life, your real loved ones, and to not take them for granted. Very good card. So, of course, the next one is next to the last one is the Ace of Cups. So I want to try to put everything into categories, aces and stuff, so it'll be kind of like easier for me than going through all these cards and going, oh, this is this one, and I just have to pick one and go, oh, this is this. But we'll see. Okay, and then we'll have an ace of cups here. Paraffin, the tower. Once. Starts. Why? And the goes to bring so you have Blinky. It is not cold. I don't know, baby love.
Oh, because she was going to make her have some legs. And stop! Stop!
Alright. We are going to go. I'm gonna count these because they're supposed to be 78. 50. 1, they're all there. So I am overlooking it. Okay. I'll get up first that I have used. That one, that one, that one, that one. Ace of Cups. I overlooked it. That's what I thought. Okay, so Ace of Cups. Back. Ace of Cups. Okay, the Ace of Cups signals the beginning of new love, and it's usually heralds a new relationship on the way. This card can be felt in the smile that you get when you see a message from your new flame on your phone, the butterflies in your tummy you get on the first dates together, and the bubbles of love you are enveloping in with it's new. Okay. The feeling that the world is just a fucking brighter place because love is in it. You'll find that there is a sense of renewal in the relationship or old flames coming back when this tarot card appears in a reading. If things in your relationship have been a little hot or dead as a doornail, it means that there is going to be a new love awakening and an opportunity for things to improve on the horizon. An old flame may hit you up in your DMs. Watch out for those ones. And people that you have unfinished business with may cross your path. The tarot card represents the raw and powerful emotions we have that can motivate us to make decisions. Sometimes these feelings are welcomed and positive, and other times they can be a tad overwhelming. The Ace of Cups just be a warning to not to take on too much of other people's emotions and to find a way to balance your own. The Knight of Cups. And again, my dog wants to voice his opinion about why he's out there. Right up. This is the last one. Okay. This is the knight in shining armor of the tarot deck. They take action on behalf of the heart. They are wonderfully expressive and very alluring. They know precisely what they need to say to get into someone else's heart or pants. This card represents a love affair to remember, whether that is for a night or a scene. This is a sensitive and responsive person who comes into your life right when you need to be reminded of just how beautiful you are. This person is one of Adora's love envoys. The Nine of Cups is also the card of the artist and poet. Anyone who is a creator and artist connects to this card. They are the dreamers that can get to the heart of the matter like no other. They can put into words the complex emotions that others cannot even begin to express through their chosen creative mediums. This card and energy can be somewhat subtle and introverted, as most people don't wear their hearts on their sleeves. We tend to protect ourselves to the people that we love and the things that deeply matter to us. This card can signify that it is wise to engage in self-care and take time to love and accept ourselves. No matter how it plays out in your reading, with Adora, the heart needs to be heard and followed. That is it. Tonight's lesson of a muse. Sorry about the disruptions and stuff. Tomorrow is all about Virgilia. This is our next one. And she is going to be about travel. So, I'll mark it later on. And I'll probably just go ahead and read it to myself tonight. And then post it tomorrow. Alright. Well, I shall see y'all later.